So guys, I wanted to just show you this really cool event that I got to work here in Vegas. I just recently got back into town after being in Seattle for a little over 5 months, and the second I landed, I got super, super sick, like probably the most sick I've ever been in my whole life, if I'm being honest. And so I had to miss out on a bunch of work. But when this event came up, I couldn't say no. And I'm actually filming this at the airport right now, this voiceover. So if you hear weird noises, that's why. Anyway, but yeah, so the event was super incredible. It was actually for a big like convention that's in town for Amazon. And so basically what I was working was their after party for the conference. It's called the AWS conference. And what it was is they set up like 3 huge airline hangars, and then they turned it into like this super cool like adult nerdy fantasy of like what fun would be if you could turn it into a nightclub. And so inside of it they had like a full bar, a beer garden. They had huge screens where like they were viewing the conference if you weren't actually sitting inside the conference. And then everything was free, of course, for all the guests. So like, of course, that's great when there's like 20 open bars and like tons of catered food. But I was working the mechanical bull, which was really fun. Would have been more fun if I wasn't sick, but whatever. And so they had built like a dodgeball station with a full arena. They had like a laser light dome. They had the human hamster balls where you could play human hamster like soccer. They hired Martin Garrix to come and perform just for the private concert. And they had built like an arcade in there. Just so much cool stuff. And it honestly was one of the most fun jobs I've ever gotten to work in my entire life. And I believe that they had said, when I was trying to get the gossip from the people who worked there, that they had spent over $5 million on this event. And it definitely showed. And it's just, I felt super lucky to be able to work it because it was not even, classified as work. It was so much fun. But it was a lot of really long hours, a lot of weird hours. It was freezing cold. Luckily, my boss let me stay inside since I had told them that I was pretty much dying. So I definitely lucked out. But I had to take a video so you guys could see. So, and then the next day after the Amazon event was over, I got up super early in the morning to go work a different event for Ford. And I got to be a Ford representative for the day at a big race that they have, like some race in the dunes. And so that was really fun too because I hadn't worked with Ford before. And basically this big race is like where they take stock cars, like trucks off the lot, and they basically just reform them so with safety features so that they're raceable, but then they race them and it's kind of like to showcase what an actual truck is capable of, and like all the trucks race. But it was really fun, made some cool friends, and the drive home was beautiful. So I just wanted you guys to check that out.